Hey, my name is Seth Burns. I live in Birmingham, Alabama, and I just wanted to take a second and share very briefly about my experience with boot camp. I've known Martin and Sharon for many years now, and they've been a huge blessing. And we've done a lot of work with our spirit to spirit connection. But the boot camp was just another level, and it was really pretty neat. What I really loved about boot camp is just the focused intensity weekly on each portion of our spirit. And so once we began, I just really noticed that that focus on a gift and the blessing that we received throughout an entire week really engaged each portion of our spirit. And um, some of it, hearing from different people was just some was intense, some was tough, some was great, and we had just a range of emotions, and I had the same thing. But I just really saw where when we just engaged our spirits and our portions of our spirit that they really do have personalities. We're all very unique, even as individuals with our spirits, because we're it's just as unique as we are as people. But I just really got a lot out of engaging the portions of my spirit, and what I saw for me was just a building over the weeks as we engaged each portion. It was like the prophet portion would carry on into the servant portion, and so they just kind of built on each other and they contributed to each other as we went on. And for me, I saw a really big shift on the ruler. So this is the sixth week, and we've gone through the other portions up to ruler. But for me, I just saw like at that point, when there was a question in the week that was asked of how does the community of your spirit respond to the ruler, and I just saw it as like cheering and really lifting it up, because it just saw the ruler as pulling everything together. It took the pieces from all the other portions before that contributed something, and it just pulled them all together. It pulled them into one purpose and one thing system that had a great flow, and it applied them, and it gave them a place to go and something to work for. And so it was just like an applause of all these other gifts for the ruler for bringing everything into fruition and pulling things together. And so I just thought, wow, that is really cool how all these portions contribute something and play a part in something that we may be facing. It may be at work, it may be in our family, it could be anything in that we're focusing on in our lives. And I just love the freedom that addressing and engaging our spirit, especially the fullness of our spirit, the portions of our spirit, I love the freedom that it gives us, because I feel like we're so comfortable addressing things from a natural, you know, soulish kind of perspective. But when we allow ourselves a moment to step back and not engage normally like we do with our mind, but allow our spirit to have a say, our portions to have a say, to not feel pressure or weight or frustration, but to just lean in on our spirit and allow our spirit to contribute. And that spirit to spirit connection with God is where it allows the helper to really help us. And that's just a huge blessing to me. And so, what boot camp has done for me is just really helped me to focus on the importance of engaging my spirit throughout my day in the decisions I make and the things that I do and the things I pursue and the people I meet with and how I approach those meetings, and whether it's my kids or it's at work or it's people at games, when we're got the kids out somewhere. But it's just a realization that it's there, that it's has something to contribute, and that it's really important. And so just that engaging of our spirit, that community of our spirit, has really come to life through boot camp. And I'm just looking forward to going back through the blessings and the questions and the prompts, and really just kind of going through it again on my own over the next couple months, and seeing how um, much it affects me this time and how much deeper we can go. So that's my experience, and I just encourage you to just trust that God has much more than you could imagine through going through a boot camp. Thanks.